Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Artification Homestead. My name is Jason. We're here on a day that's kind of an exciting day for us. It's our potato harvest, and we've done these last 2 years and been fairly successful videos for us. So we're going to do it again, obviously, but we also just want to show how things go. So we've planted 8 15-gallon grow bags of potatoes. All right, and here's 7 of them. All right, the only reason there's not number 8 here is because it didn't do anything at all. We know that. So here's what potatoes look like at this point in these 15-gallon grow bags. Again, the 8th bag, we knew there wasn't anything in there. It was the last bag we planted. It was probably our weakest seed potatoes that we had, and they barely sprouted at all. When they did sprout, they came up and they died. So we were pretty sure there's nothing there, and here's the evidence. Nothing in here at all. Just complete soil. That's it. Sometimes that happens. Now, what I can tell you we did do is there's a mix of potting soil and compost in each of these bags, okay? And halfway through, listen, I'm trying to think, it's been about 91 days since they sprouted. Halfway through, we amended soil with bone meal and kelp meal, and like 3 weeks later, I did it again. So the soil's been amended with bone meal and kelp meal, heavy amounts of it, and we're gonna see what's there, okay? All right, so here's our first bag. A couple of small ones at the top that surfaced. That's why they turn green, and that's just gonna happen. Let's see. 1 potato. 2 potatoes. A little one. Yeah, okay, it's bigger than I thought. 3 little ones. But getting that now, this bag again died early. It was, there's another one though, but the bag did die early. Let's be honest about that. This one's been gone for a while, as you can see. These plants died a long time ago, but we held off because we knew we had others that we wanted to wait on, and we wanted to do it all at one time. Little one.
I have a theory about this bag, though.
What's up with this bag?
I noticed one morning when I come out to water,
yeah,
I noticed that it was kind of wet in one spot on top. And on the trail cam there was a possum, and I wonder if a possum
dug in here,
possibly dug in it and possibly peed in it.
There's a possibly what?
Possibly peed in it.
Oh, so I got my hands in possum pee?
Possibly. That was a long time ago though. That was a long time ago.
Been a long time ago.
That's been a long time ago.
Like,
but after that it started dying.
Yeah, you never know, honestly.
After that it started dying. Yeah. So I have a theory about that bag that could have been what caused the early dying. It did die really early, and it's been dead for a while. And so we honestly kind of, there's sometimes you suspect, oh, there's a decent one, it's got a little grain, but it's okay. When you use it, you cut that grain out. So there's a little bit there. Now if that's our worst bag, it can only go up from here, right? Yep. But again, that was our 2 worst bags we let off with. Now, I understand that may not have been very impressive, but if you're watching this video, we only put it out because it gets better, okay? So stick around. Now, this one's done better. Now, this plant has been dead for a while in this bag, but you see all this other, they're still somewhat alive, but they're not producing anymore. They're beyond producing. And there's better potatoes at the top that have kind of surfaced through. Sometimes that just happens. They surface, you don't realize it. So. Oh. Yeah, there's better ones in there. Heck yeah. That's a better one. Bad boy. That's a good one. He's a nice tater. Good tater. Good tater. So let's see what else is in here. Surely you got more, right? Oh, another tater. Another tater. Potatoes they should be really easy to grow, you think. Sometimes they're tricky. You know, and you think I've done everything possible. Why in the world are they not producing? You don't know sometimes. But there's more in here still, I can tell. You can feel it in your bones? Well, I can just tell there's more roots up there. Again, you gotta remember you're growing roots. So, I mean, you gotta do things to grow roots. That one's not bad. He ain't bad. No, it's eater. He's an eater. They'll eat. They'll eat. See? But now, there we go. That's solid. It's doing better. Doing better. But now, last year's was better than this so far. But we still have 5 bags, and actually probably our 5 better bags, because honestly one side of the bags did better than the other, and it was obvious.
Like the 4 or 5 bags on the left are obviously better than the 4 or 5 bags on the right. Just in the way they grew. Now there's another potato in there.
Ooh.
But it's obvious they did grow better. Like some of these, again, one of the plants had died already, but you could still see they were trying to produce potatoes, but even before they died. So something happened to kill them. And
I'm not mad at this bag.
I'm not mad at a bag at all. I'm just saying.
I'm not mad at this bag.
Just being honest about what's happened here. Like this was growing, see? But they just died off quickly. Inconsistent water. We had hot, then rain, then dry, then cool, then rain, then hot, then dry. And it's just been an odd season for rain. Again, that's got a little green on it. You can cut that out when you use it. So it's been a strange season. And we watered the best we could, but sometimes they just get too hot. And that's just real. Bag 3. Trying to pull it. Oh, let's see.
Oh,
look at that.
That's good.
That's great. All right, there it is. This is a good. Now this is kind of what you're looking for when you're harvesting potatoes. I wish they were bigger, honestly, because who don't like big potatoes. But this is really good. There's a lot here.
There's a lot there.
I'm gonna throw them over here because there's a lot here. Now, honestly,
there's some that are pretty good size.
Well, they're just nice potatoes. Honestly, these are just really nice potatoes. But who doesn't really want the massive ones? But these are really good ones. Like this is just a lot of good potatoes.
I'm happy with those.
Oh heck yeah! Oh, just I wasn't happy. That's a different story. That's a different story there. It ain't like I'm not happy about them. But that's just what was right there. That's just what was still attached to the plant.
Sometimes you get your biggest ones when you dump.
Yep. Yep. One slid out. Hang on. One just slid out. I'll show you. He rolled this way somewhere. Yeah, there's a good one.
Ooh.
Good potato.
I ain't complaining about that.
No, heck no. This is a good bag.
That's a very good bag.
It's a good bag. Good bag of potatoes. And again, I don't think that's our best one. I think they're going. Oh, yeah, nice one. See, I think they're only going to get better from here, folks. I really do. Maybe I'm just crazy.
Well, you are that. But
hey, another tater. This is a good bag. It's a good bag. How many's there? 2, 4, 6. We'll count. We'll say 8. You know, 9, but with some little ones. You got 12 nice ones, and then some good ones besides it. That's a good bag.
That's a very good bag.
It's a good bag.
I'm happy with that one. Should
be. All right, bag number 5. Let's go and pull this out too, just to see, because they look kind of cool last time. This is, we kind of thought we ain't got a whole lot attached to them. One of these plants didn't do as well in here. We've got a few at the top, but let's see what else is in here.
Well, there's a couple.
There's a couple to start. Actually, that's a nice one, bigger than you thought.
Much bigger than I thought.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Both of those were bigger.
Another. There we go. Heck yeah. So we thought one of the plants in here died, but the other couple seemed okay. So let's just see. Maybe it. It's hard to say. Hard to say immediately. That may have been it just from the one plant. They did good in there. Oh, there's another on the other side. That's good. So when you see that, you kind of go to that spot because you think there's a healthy plant there, and sure enough, a little bit over there. There's a good potatoes. We obviously wish you got more, but I mean, those are good potatoes.
Face it, any potato's a good potato.
Any potato is a good potato. Little one. Something like that. Don't think these are trash. You can put those in with some green beans or something, and they'll eat just fine.
Or beef stew.
Beef stew's a good one. Any kind of soup, there's a good one. As you keep peeling it through here, it's not as bad, is it?
No.
That's solid. You can live with that. I'm not convinced there's not another one, but we'll see.
Now you did it, Jason. You got me wanting green beans with little potatoes in them.
I'll eat it. That's fine. Now we'll tell you. Here's bag number 5, and I think we're getting into our best 3 bags. And I'll tell you why. Just without looking down in there, the thickness of these stalks, the stems on them are really good. They're really strong. Now you see one of the plants died off. Who knows what's really going to be on this side? But these 3 spots here look pretty strong. So let's see what happens.
That's bag number 6, right?
5.
No, 6.
Oh, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've done 5. Okay, we've done 5. We have 6, 7, 8 left. Yeah. All right. So a lot of roots. It's tight when you pulled it up. So yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm talking about. Good.
Yeah, look at that.
Good, good, good. So, if you're curious how your plants are doing, that can maybe kind of give you a little insight without having to dig in there and think and hope. Is see how thick those stalks are, and that one is obviously better.
There's some babies on there.
Yeah, on here. Oh, yeah. There's a couple of little ones. You're right. I didn't see them first. One thing that we did, and how we set the grow bags down, that I wish we did maybe a little different, was maybe just give ourselves some room to get to them all. Because we couldn't, if there was any maintenance we had to do to them, which is very little, by the way, just fertilize and water. But overall, like, I'd stacked them together, you know, front and back, and we made it hard to get to them because they were, our trees that are in our muck buckets were behind them. So I kind of boxed some of them in where we couldn't get to them as well.
Make a walking path around them.
Make a walking path, or put them on the, or maybe put them on the edge, and then make another little path in like a semicircle or something to where you can get between stuff. There's probably a better way to set them up to where you can maintain things a little bit better, but it didn't really hurt our harvest necessarily. You know, there's another good.
That's a good one.
That's again, it's got a thick stalk, so you got a good potato. And remember we hadn't dumped these out yet, so there's still probably some more in here somewhere. You know, I'm just pulling up what we can. Again, this one though, it's a little thinner, so
and
we'll
died
see.
Back much quicker.
That one did. That one did die back much quicker. So let's see what's in here. Still something. I've seen something slide out. I'm not sure how much. But yep, here's a little pocket of goodness. Yep. There. So that's good. See, that's good. Good amount of potatoes in there. Yep. There's another one. Ooh. That's nice. You just kind of sweep your hands through the dirt. Soil, sorry.
For those of you who are sensitive to that.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand it is technically soil. I understand what you're saying, but you also got to understand some things are regional.
Yep.
Some things are regional, and it's just how it is. Just be a little understanding of everybody. We'll understand you if you understand us. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Now this one, I will tell you, is so full it's pressing out the top. And actually, we've already pulled one out of this bag. I took it inside because it kept pressing them out of the top. So the hope is that there's really good potatoes in here, right? So let's just find out. They're breaking. They're breaking trying to pull them up. I don't know if it's heavy and root bound or what.
Usually when they break, when you try to pull them up, it's a good sign.
Yeah, that means they're heavy and root bound. And there's some really nice ones here. Really nice potatoes here. Look at that. Beautiful.
Really good.
Beautiful. Again, obviously a lot of people want to see these big, massive potatoes. That's not always a great thing. It can be. But if you have plenty of potatoes that are like this, if you get a lot of those, that's actually really good. It may mean they're actually fruiting more than just a couple. You know what I mean? Where like if you get some that are few, maybe a bunch of big ones. You know, so it's kind of, you don't have maybe the big massive ones, but you do have plenty, maybe more of the nice ones. It's a kind of a catch-22.
I think those are actually a little more usable.
This is actually kind of what you're looking for in my opinion.
I think they're a little more usable.
Yeah, in my opinion. It's plenty of those sides. But that's just me. Again, look though, see, it was trying to produce more, to be honest with you. Now maybe it needed more room, I don't know. But there's a bunch here that it was trying to produce. So that's actually a really good sign that we did something right. Maybe. There's the seed potato, rotted. So that's an interesting sign in itself. It may have just gotten bound up by being too productive.
With pushing them off the top, it almost feels that way.
Yep. So, here's this. What's in here now?
I see some.
See some. There's another one. There's a good one. There's a nice one. Very good potato.
That's very good.
Very good potato. Here's another good one. Good potato. Yeah, this is a good bag. This is a good bag. Okay, now we're well aware this dirt, this soil is dry, okay? We did that on purpose. All right, we allowed it to dry out in the last handful of days so that we're not dealing with a bunch of wet dirt, wet soil. Goodness, see what I mean? Love us, we'll love you. It's okay. And, but so we're well aware of that. And also, if you stuck around this far, we appreciate you, and come back here in the coming weeks. And Angela Kay's gonna try and do some recipes with these beautiful fresh potatoes. Okay. So now, last bag, and again, it's pressing them up out of the top, so we can go and pull a couple off the top here.
Oh,
a couple of beautiful ones, see?
Those are gorgeous.
Very beautiful potatoes.
Those are gorgeous.
And this is actually a sign that we did this right too, because it's trying to split. See, so
yeah.
Even though maybe you felt there's a little green left, sometimes they're just not producing anymore, and it's time to go. You know, some beautiful potatoes to start with. And
that gives you good hope.
It does. Let's see what happens when I pull this up.
That's some good ones.
That's our biggest, that may be our biggest potato out of this whole mess.
It may have been.
I'm not sure.
It's a good sized one.
It's a nice one. There's another pretty one.
And one just dropped off in the bag.
Oh, it did. Pretty potatoes. Very pretty potatoes. This is food on the table, Jack. That's what Cy Robertson said, remember? Cy Robertson.
But he said that about roadkill.
About roadkill. This is true. He's still a national treasure. Still a national treasure. This is a national treasure. Beautiful potato. Beautiful potatoes. Oh, here's another one. This actually is our biggest potato now.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful potato.
That's gorgeous.
Honestly, if you had a bunch like this, obviously you would either be happy, but we had a bunch of potatoes. It's really good.
We'll
really
show
good.
you that full amount once we
really good harvest. Actually, this might be our best bag once we get into it, huh?
I'm thinking it might.
It might be. We'll see if there's any more down in yonder. Let's find out. All right, so here's this. Yeah, anything left? Maybe not. Oh, there's one. There's another pretty one.
This has been a pretty bag.
This has been a nice bag. Absolutely has been. But if you notice again, we got a few bigger potatoes, but not as many as we did out of the one earlier. Well, there's another one though. We'll see. But that's what I was talking about. Is you get bigger ones, cool. You may not get as many.
Yep.
But also,
you'll get fewer per bag.
We also might need to just put them. A 25-gallon grow bag might do better. To be honest with you, it might just give them more space down. Hard to say. Honestly, we've always done them in 10 or 15s. Mostly 15s, and done just fine, and we're not mad at this. This is beautiful.
It's a beautiful harvest.
It really is. But if you're looking to maximize production, maybe you try something a little more space. Who knows? But you're not going to go wrong with 15-gallon grow bags, that's for sure. And here's the finished product. This is all we got in this tote. So this is actually a pretty good sized container here that we got at Amazon. Good weight too. Really nice. Good harvest. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. We do appreciate it. We will leave a link in the description to that that tote thing that we got at Amazon and all the grow bags that we use. In case you're looking to see exactly what it was, we'll leave a link. There it is. If you want to get it, click the link and buy it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Do appreciate it. My name is Jason. This is Art of Creation Homestead. We love y'all. God bless you and goodbye.